Now for Eyewitness News, call 12 for action. A Coventry couple claims they were approached by a paving company that offered to patch a few holes for a deal.
But what happened next had this family calling problem solver Susan Hogan for help.
It sounded like a great deal, $2 a square foot to patch a couple of holes in the driveway. But this family says $2,500 later, that deal turned out to be a dud.
That's not even an entry.
The Silva family said it all started with a knock at the door from a paving company called Georgie's Driveways and Landscaping.
He said they had some left over from another job.
Leftover asphalt the pavers had to use up, according to Joyce.
He asked me if I wanted the holes in the driveway filled.
So you had
Right. It was only $2 a square foot, right?
Joyce said she agreed to having the holes filled, but according to her, that's not all they did.
When I came out to leave, they started down my driveway.
What do you mean they started?
Oh, yeah, this part of the driveway was done, like all the way over to here.
You mean they are starting to actually pave it?
Pave it.
Joyce said she had no choice but to allow the pavers to finish paving the entire driveway, and it cost her $2,500. She claims her problems with the driveway were just beginning.
I actually sunk in my wheelchair. I sunk into the asphalt.
Leaving deep tire marks. The Silvas also said they noticed puddling in spots when it rained, crumbling edges.
I'm really upset, yeah, because you know what? That's a lot of money just to throw away.
The Silvas filed a complaint with the Contractors Registration Board and called 12 for action. On Wednesday, an investigator from the state came out to inspect the driveway.
Unfortunately, you did not get what you paid for.
The investigator's recommendation, the driveway needs to be redone.
Not a good driveway. When you drive up and you see weeds growing through the asphalt, you know it's not in correctly. The waves and just the bumps and everything in the driveway is just... it's not a right mix.
Case also informed us the owner of the paving company, George Stanley, is not a registered contractor. He did admit one thing to me. He said he could have compacted the asphalt a little bit better. He went on to say that he blames also the asphalt material itself for causing some of those problems. Is that how you properly do a driveway? With Call 12 for Action contacted the paving company by phone. A man who identified himself as an employee who did the work said he did everything he could to make the Silvas happy. He said while he did initially offer to just patch the holes, it was the homeowner who wanted the driveway completely paved. This dispute is now in the hands of the Contractors Registration Board. By the way, we asked that employee if we could speak with the owner of the company, but he said George Stanley didn't want to. I'm problem solver Susan Hogan, Eyewitness News.